the first thing you want to do is change your workspace to photography. Then you want to double click on this padlock to unlock the layer, click OK. Then you will see you'll be able to make some small adjustments, or you'll be able to rotate the image to straighten it up. You'll also be able to pinch on the corners to make some, to resize the image if required. And then you also have a dedicated crop tool, that's the 5th icon down. And as soon as you activate that, you'll see the rule of thirds grid appear. That should help you make your cropping decisions. Now I'm going to show you how to add an adjustment layer. Now adjustment layers are non-destructive, so I'm going to add a levels adjustment layer. I'm adjusting the shadows, the midtones there, and the highlights is the white triangle that you see. So make those adjustments, play around with the image, but understand that these are non-destructive. I'm going to add another adjustment layer now, this time color balance. So if you haven't set the color balance correctly when you've taken the photo, you can adjust the cyan, the magenta and green, and the yellow and blue. There's also creative uses for this, but you don't want to overuse this. You just want to correct it to make it look as true to the original color as possible. So I'm going to close this window now. I'm going to add a third adjustment layer, just down below. And this exposure adjustment layer helps if it was slightly underexposed or overexposed, so you can adjust the exposure, the gamma correction if required. But bear in mind, you can always turn these adjustment layers off by using the eyeball symbol, turning them back on here. And if you've made those adjustments and it doesn't look so good, you can click on the circle that's half black and half white, and you can always bring up the adjustments again. So remember, it's non-destructive. They can always be modified further. So there I'm clicking on the color balance. Now I'm clicking on the exposure again, just to show you that you can mess around with some presets. Now this one's far too overexposed, so I'm just using that as an example. So closing that window, once you're happy with the look, go to File and save in the correct file name and format.